What's going on, everyone? We are back with another rebuild, and there has been news that Collin Sexton is going to be traded. Very, very early talks, it seems like. There were no rumors about what teams or anything yet, so we're definitely very early in this whole trade discussion. But what it sounds like is the Cavs just don't love his ball-dominant play style. In my opinion, I think he's progressed really nicely. And I don't hate it. I mean, if he didn't progress to where he was, maybe. But maybe he's still not good enough to be that kind of player. Obviously, I don't think he's the #1 option on a contending team. Or you would need, like, another all-star caliber player, at least, possibly 2 others. You definitely need some playmaking and stuff like that. But, and I'm kind of surprised. I'm actually really surprised. I know, like, his rookie season or his second year, there was, like, beef between him and his teammates or something about just him and shit, but it is what it is. Today, we're not going to rebuild the Cavs. We're going to rebuild whatever team Collin Sexton is traded to. So we are going to randomly trade Collin Sexton, and whichever team it is, that's who we're going to rebuild. So it could be a good team, which would be awesome. Because this wouldn't really be a rebuild. It would just be like, yeah. But we're just going to do a random number generator, 1 through 26. So pick a random number between 1 and 26.
Here's a random number, 12.
12. 12, 12, 12. So let's see who it is. Okay, the Magic. I don't necessarily hate that. It doesn't think this is a rebuild, that means. This is a rebuild, so we need to get to the Magic. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with this rebuild, because it's just, like, random now. But they got Marco. They got Collin Sexton. Is Marco a good playmaker? I think I remember in college he was, but I don't know how he's been in the league. It's kind of really hard with, like, his injuries, and just the amount of time he's been in. So I don't really know what to make of Markel and Collin Sexton next to each other. I don't know. Markel looks like he's turning into a solid playmaker. So we're actually going to sim the season. I should have actually done this after the season. I should have simmed this season and then traded Collin Sexton. It is what it is now. So it's whatever. So we'll just sim the season, and then we'll be back next off season. All right, we're here in the draft lottery. We have... Oh, we don't have our pick because we traded it in that deal. So we don't have to do any of this. Oh, my bad. We have the second pick. Shit. Okay. Here, let's go to Trade Finder real fast to see what our team is. We have a lot of bigs. Honestly, we need a wing. That's unfortunate. I've never gotten Evan Mobley before. I've never been able to, or I just never have drafted him. But I don't think we can draft him here again. We have Wendell Carter Jr., Mo Bamba. We have Jonathan Isaac. Can Jonathan Isaac go to the small forward? Can his offensive game develop? He's just been injured for so long. I totally forgot what his game is like. Also, I never watched the fucking Magic, so I don't actually know. The fuck? I want Evan Mobley, but I think the move is to go with Jonathan Kuminga, which sucks because I don't know when I'll have an opportunity to draft him. But at the end of the day, Jonathan Kuminga also already has 5 badges, so I'm fine with that. That's actually lit that we had that pick. All right, rookie signings. We also got McCore Maker. If this goes 2 years, we'll have him at the end of the day. Okay, I don't know why we have Gary Harris, but we're just trading him for a first-round pick. All right, so this is player progression. Right now, we got who do we get? We got Duncan Robinson, and then we also got Baji. Why not? He's 74 overall at 19. All right, this is what the team currently is. Markelle, Collin Sexton, Duncan Robinson, Jonathan Isaac, and Wendell Carter Jr. Off the bench, we got Cole Anthony. But I kind of want to start at this point. I'm sorry. That's how I want to run it. Then Mo Bamba, Chumo Keke, RJ Barrett, and then Otto Porter. I can move him to small forward, and he just plays my backup small forward. For sure, or he's my starting small forward. I don't really care. Yeah, he goes up to an 80 overall. He's going to be our starting small forward now. RJ Hampton's got to get minutes. We're going to give him a little bit more time. We got to take some of Mo Bamba's minutes away. Give him to RJ. Again, we're not competing this year, so we're going to make Collin Sexton our first scoring option. We're also going to make Cole Anthony our second, and then we'll make Markelle our other one. Again, we're going to start Cole Anthony. I think we're good to go. Again, Kaninga and Baji, I'm throwing into the G League. I mean, come on. They're going to develop into amazing players, so I just got to do it. All right, we finished off the year terribly, but we still went 44-38, so we should have made the playoffs, and we made it as a 7th seed. Let's look at our stats real fast. 20 for Cole Anthony, Collin Sexton, 18.5, and then Markelle, 12.5. Shooting percentages look fairly good. 3-point percentage could definitely been better for Markelle, but can't complain. His overall shooting percentage was fine. Cole Anthony would like to see a little bit better. Again, it was his rookie year, so you can't say much about it. But seeming like the first round, I'm not expecting too much. We take him to 7, so that's all I can ask for. We lose by 12 in the closeout. We didn't play terribly. We shot the ball fairly well. Hawks got a lot of free throws, and that's really where they beat us. That's really what it came down to. You know, 34 free throws versus our 24. They made 10 more. We lose by 12. It's a lot closer of a game. Maybe it ends differently. All right, we didn't have our first round pick, so I wasn't bothering with the draft. Sure, we can keep both of them. We're going to accept all players. McCord Maker is just going to be really cheap. He's just going to fill in. Like, I can't do anything about that. Qualifying offers. Ooh, I almost declined that. That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad. Moratorium. Bird rights. Collin Sexton. Giving him his money. Wendell Carter. Giving him his money. Like Carter Williams, I don't give a fuck about. So, we're going to have to spend a lot to get these guys back. They're also going to, you know, do their fucking 1-year offers. And this is going to be the last year of the rebuild now. So that's kind of fucking irritating. So we might make a big move here. We might have to make a splash since this might be the only opportunity. Jonathan Kaninga up to an 87. Jonathan Isaac, 85. Badgie up to an 83. Wendell Carter Jr., 83. Markelle full. So we have a nice solid team. We don't really have that superstar, though. All right, so as far as big contracts, we don't really have many. Jonathan Isaac shouldn't normally go, but in this game, he's just so fucking bad. Like, in a world where he puts up 36 and 28, I'm fine getting rid of him regardless of how good of a defender he is, because we need a superstar at the end of the day. Alright. Either Badgie or Mo Bamba can go. Otto Porter Jr. can go. Duncan Robinson can go. I mean, we have a lot of players we can trade. Alright, there's no really players I really want right now. So what's going to happen is we're just going to go into the season. Hopefully, we're just going to get to a point where we're still contending come the trade deadline, and then we'll try and make a big splash. I mean, we got a lot of guys that aren't getting minutes. We're actually going to... Mo Bamba not getting minutes? I think we run Mo Bamba at power forward. I mean, defense... Is this defense that good in real life? I feel like his defense is not that good in real life. I feel like 2K just does that, but we're going to make him a power forward. And then Chumo Keke is not going to get any minutes. We're going to give RJ Hampton his minutes. This game is lagging for me for some reason, but give him the minutes. We also have Duncan Robinson to get rid of, McCord Maker to get rid of. I mean, a lot of young guys that we can get rid of. And, I'm looking at a starting power forward because Jonathan Isaac just isn't going to be it. All right, we're going to go for Fred VanVleet. I'd like to go with OG2, but I don't think we're not going to have the space to get him. Devin Hall. How's his defense? He looks like he's putting up solid numbers this year. I think I'll trade for him too. Can we go to grades? B+. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad going for Devin Hall also. And then we could throw in Chuma Okeke. Because we do need a small forward, so which he can play. So Fred VanVleet's going to be back up. Starting lineup stays the same besides Badji goes to the starting center, which is fine. We don't need RJ Hampton now. I didn't think about this. Devin Hall. What do you look like at small forward? How tall is he? He's 6'2". Fuck. I might have to trade him. We just got him. I'm going to have to trade him. I don't know. I guess I just gave him. He's putting up solid numbers. RJ Hampton, 6'4". His defense sucks. So, what do we need? We still need that power forward. I didn't like anything. Or a center. A solid starting center, too. And we could throw either Wendell Carter Jr. or Badji in the deal for him. So, RJ Hampton, then either one of our centers for a better starting center or power forward. Alright, we're moving on from RJ Hampton. We're going to Onyeka Okongwu, but we're just getting him because he has a bigger contract, and we're just going to trade him away. All right, this is what we're going to end up doing. Wendell Carter Jr. can kind of shoot threes. He has a B rating and then a B- mid-range shooting. So he's going to go to power forward. We're going to keep Okongwu. I was originally going to trade for Sabonis. I'm going to keep Okongwu because he's putting up solid numbers, and defensively, he's good. We still have Mo Bamba, and we still have Jonathan Isaac, and we still have Badji. Wait, we have too many power forwards. Shoot, wait, we can just trade Badji or Wendell Carter Jr. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this. We can just completely trade one of them with McCord Maker. So we're gonna put Wendell Carter back at center. We have Jonathan Isaac, so we can trade Badji and Mo Bamba and McCord Maker for a better power forward. Alright, so I think the most realistic trade here is for D'Lo out of everybody I was looking at. If Minnesota's doing trash, I can 100% see D'Lo being traded. But we're going to keep Badji for power forward. We have Jonathan Isaac. Wendell Carter Jr. is going to go back to being our center, or our backup center. And I think this is the team we're going to rock with. D'Lo, nice improvement over Markelle. Collin Sexton, Kuminga, Badji, Okongwu. Then we have Jonathan Isaac, Fred VanVleet, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., and Jaden McDaniels, who can go to small forward? Let's try that. Jaden McDaniels, he's an 81 overall. 82 overall. Cool. So he's getting solid minutes there. I like the team. I like where we're at. System proficiency is still basically where we were. We were 39-12, so hopefully I didn't screw this team up. Alright, we definitely did worse in the second half of the season, so I'm really nervous right now. We did very... I think we were under 500 in the second half of the season. We ended up as the second seed. If it was close, I'm going to be here. Yeah, it was 5 games. We would have been like right there with them. Celtics just had a really good sim. I don't know what it is. Usually they don't have that good of a sim. Let's look at our final season stats. D'Lo, he wasn't on the team the entire time. But Cole Anthony was 18. Collin Sexton, 17.5. So who was our leading scorer before? I genuinely don't know who it would have been. Numbers look solid from everybody. Jonathan Kuminga looked a little low. But it is what it is. He is a rookie. He shot perfect from free throws. And he attempted 2.5 a game. That's fucking insane. That is insane. We got New York in the first round. We're worse off than we were last season. That's fucking insane. Oh, man. Okay, well, that was it. just because of the whole contract situation. I don't like doing rebuilds past then. This is the team we ended up at. Assuming if Jonathan Kenningo were to develop into this player, that this team is definitely way better off. Same with Baji. Jonathan Isaac, he is who we think he is. Collin Sexton would be a great addition. D'Lo. I think this is definitely a solid team. Obviously, this is still a really young team. Like, you have Fred VanVleet at 29. D'Lo's only 27. So, besides Fred VanVleet, you know? I mean, even Fred VanVleet, 29 is not that bad. He's probably got a couple years left where he's going to be kicking. So, this team, again, I would like to sim and see what they would do in the next 5 years. But just with how unrealistic 2K is, with the whole contract situation, I don't really want to do that. But this team would definitely have a pretty solid future with Collin Sexton. I'm actually super happy that we landed on him. So, let me know what you guys think. Should the Magic try and trade for Collin Sexton? Obviously, depending on what you're giving up, I don't think you have to give up too much because it is going to be the last year of his rookie deal. So, obviously, you have the fact that he is a restricted free agent. So, if you do want him back, you can get him back. And anybody who does trade for him will, you shouldn't trade for him if you don't want to re-sign him. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't hate the Magic getting him. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.